asking you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have played the Smeagol game, and I am still alive to talk about how stupid it is. Going from Zelda into this was like getting thrown out of the window of a 5-star hotel and falling directly into a sewer where I now sleep on a pile of rats. Sometimes there are funny bad games like Redfall and Sonic Forces, and then there are sad bad games like Forspoken and Pokemon Scarlet. The Gollum game is a sad
Actually, hey. Pokemon Scarlet was fun. Am I in the wrong here? Am I in the wrong here, guys? I'm pretty sure Pokemon Scarlet was pretty fun, at least in my experience. I even maxed out the entire Pokédex. Hey, which is something I almost never do on Pokemon games except Platinum, because I need to catch them. All I needed was to see them, but in this one I catch them all. It took me close to 3 weeks to get the entire Pokédex. Wow.
Stop.
But I've heard a lot of bad things about this game.
The most pathetic character from the entire Lord of the Rings universe, Smeagol.
What is that thing? Not a dwarf, not a goblin, too ugly for either of them.
A withering, shambling corpse of a creature just barely clinging to life. The whole intro of the game is Smeagol trying to catch a little beetle. But he cannot catch it, because the character that you are playing as is weaker and more stupid than a beetle. Because he is so dumb and incompetent at catching a beetle like a fucking dumbass, Smeagol actually gets captured by orcs and turned into a slave. So the premise of this game is you play as a starving little gremlin that can't even catch a beetle doing slave labor for orcs in hell, where everyone is coughing and dying, and nobody likes you because you're a little slimy rat bastard, and everyone hits you and calls you names the whole game.
Why don't you find some place to go die? Yes, precious.
Let's...
Just at the idea level. This has to be the least fun idea for a game.
New objective, go back to your cave. New objective, find something to eat. New objective, take your slave tag. New objective, go to sleep. New objective, follow the frail man. New objective, wait in the line of slaves. Yes! I love this part. New objective, step forward. New objective, return to your cell in the barracks and end the day at the window.
Compare Gollum game to Balan Wonderworld Land. In that game, the music is very upbeat. The levels incorporate multiple colors even. There are power-ups. They're not good, but they do slightly power you up sometimes. And of course, the dancing sequences. It doesn't make you happy playing Balan Wonderland, but that is the mood they were going for. The Smeagol game is depressing. At every turn, you are surrounded by suffering and pain, and there is no hope of redemption or escape. You wake up, do your slave chores, go into the sweltering mines, and collect tags from the dead slaves that died.
Dude, people have been shitting on this game so bad. Listen, bro, this game is bad. It's not that people have been shitting on the game so bad. No. The game itself is bad. Like, what's so fun about this? What's so fun about this? It's like that game. Oh my god, that game where you go around the world. It's the dude from the Walking Dead. What's the name? What's the name of that game? Death Stranding? No, that's not it. Is it Death Stranding? It is Death Stranding. Yeah, it's just like Death Stranding, but 1,000 times worse, and it doesn't have anything beautiful about it. At least in Death Stranding, like the scenery and the story is good. This thing over here, you already know what happens to Smeagol at the end. He gets burnt. He gets thrown in the volcano. It's just a mystery. This game's so bad, dude. It's so bad. Like, I'm usually an advocate for people who enjoy bad games, because at the end of the day, I always say a good game is a game you enjoy. That's a good game. It could be a Barbie game. It could be, I don't know, what's a boring game? What's a boring game? It could be the worst game in history. If you enjoy it, then it's a good game because you like it. The good game it's a game you enjoy. What makes a game good, it's basically your preference, right? But this thing has no redeeming qualities. It's so bad, bro. You're playing essentially as Tarzan if he was never raised by gorillas and he was dropped. You're playing as Tarzan, essentially like Tarzan but he slipped off the vine and dropped and just fell on his head. And he was never okay. He was swinging as a kid, got scared by a snake, he fell on his head. Now, he doesn't have a round head. He's got a plate. He's got a flat head, you know? It's just weird. It's a bad game, bro.
Of exhaustion and then waddle back to your cell and then it fades to black and says the next day in Comic Sans. The graphics are the graphics.
So bad,
this is what
bro.
Smeagol is like. I've seen him before. In real life, he doesn't look like this. This
No.
graphics looks like an orc's dick. Remember Shadow of Mordor? In that game, the orcs are like,
What is that? I remember.
that was funny. This game is not funny. This game is sad.
That was.
I want to go back to when it was funny, like when they said. Here is the greatest line of dialogue from the Smeagol game. Okay, here we go. That was it. The gameplay of Smeagol is climbing, shitty stealth section.
I'm crying. Oh, I'm crying, bro. Let's go
Back to when it was funny, like when they said. Here is the greatest line of dialogue from the Smeagol game. Okay, here we go. That was it. The gameplay of Smeagol is climbing, shitty stealth sections, and a bunch of trailing missions. Gotta have those. There was one stealth part where I got caught by the orcs, which is an immediate game over. But then it kept spawning me into the same spot, so I just kept getting caught in an infinite loop.
He's one of Father's rats. Kill him.
No, I'm Smeagol. Alright, let's go.
He's one of Father's rats. Kill him.
It just spawned me back in there. Come on now. What if I say, like, what if I go... This, I'm stuck here. I'm gonna hide behind that little thing. This.
Eventually, I did break free from the orc loop and decided that I wanted to jump on this guy's head and strangle him.
What?
Kill him.
There
What
was one part where I
happened?
stole a potion from the famous Lord of the Rings character Candleman, and then many years passed until Smeagol's
What? Who the heck is Candleman? Who is that? Famous Lord of the Ring character? Who the heck is Candleman? Did I miss something in the lore? Who is Candleman? Wait, let me watch. Who the heck is that?
stole a potion from the famous Lord of the Rings character Candleman, and then many years passed until Smeagol sold the potion to a random orc for a slice of bread.
I'll give you extra bread for that.
Where was he hiding the potion for all those years? By far the weirdest, most intriguing part of the game is where you have to make a bird.
How does one make a bird?
I don't know where they come up with this shit, but there is an orc present who is very invested in what type of bird Smeagol makes.
White. I hate white birds.
For such a malnourished creature, Smeagol's able to bounce around pretty good. He can wall run, which it doesn't seem like he should be able to do that, but that is like something from fun games, so it's okay. Playing the Gollum game is similar to possessing the One Ring. The more you are exposed to its evil power, the more it corrupts you. This is why it's so funny to me to keep jumping Smeagol off of a cliff. Like all high-quality games, the Smeagol
So
game comes with an
bad,
apology
bro.
from the developers.
Dear players, we would like to sincerely apologize for the underwhelming experience many of you have had with the Lord of the Rings Gollum upon its release. We acknowledge and deeply regret that the game did not meet the expectations we set for ourselves or for our dedicated community. Please accept our sincerest apologies for any disappointment this may have caused. Our goal as a studio and as passionate the Lord of the Ring fans has always been to tell a compelling and immersive story-driven adventure. Crafting a story with the Middle Earth as our playground has been the greatest honor and the biggest challenge we have faced so far. It's just, it doesn't... Alright, let me keep reading. At Dalek, we understand that a game's success relies on the enjoyment and satisfaction of its players. We genuinely value your feedback and have been actively listening to your voices, reading your comments, and analyzing the constructive criticism and suggestions you have provided. Our development team has been working diligently to address the bugs and technical issues many of you experience. We are committed to providing you with patches that will allow you to enjoy the game to its fullest potential. Once again, we deeply apologize for any inconvenience caused. We appreciate your understanding during this time. We will continue to keep you updated on our progress and provide transparent communication regarding the upcoming patches and improvements. Your passion and dedication as a player has been the driving force behind our determination to make things right. Okay, so I don't understand what went wrong with this game. They could have easily made it similar to Dishonor, where like the main focus of the game obviously is sneaking around and doing all these different things. But like Dishonor does it in a way where it's like fun. I don't know. Let's keep watching the video.
They said, "We're sorry for making Smeagol game, and at the low price of $60, you too can own and return this game to the store, unless you want the Precious Edition. That's $70. Like Zelda."
Okay, we gotta kill this guy.
What's the
Get him. Get him, Smeagol.
Where is it?
Oh, Smeagol learned how to stand up.
Game over.
That's crazy, bro. How bad the game is right now. That just shows that the game is really, really bad, dude. It's just really, really buggy. And like I said, I'm an advocate of bad games because at the end of the day, a good game is a game you enjoy. But at the same time, bro, nobody's enjoying this piece of crap. I'm sorry. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and the story of Gollum or Smeagol, it's already been written. You don't. I get when you try to take creative liberty. Is that the concept? I get it when a studio tries to get a creative liberty on a character or a story. The problem is when it's badly executed, right? Because look at the Harry Potter or Hogwarts Legacy. That's a really good game. And I don't know. It's fun to play around. It's really fun to play around. So I don't get it. I don't get it. What was this game really necessary? Like, was this game really like did fans really want a freaking Smeagol game? That's the whole question. Did we really want this? Did we? Did we? Like, did we really want this game? We probably wanted something else. Why don't you remake the old games, the movie games? Why don't you remake them? Remake the movies, the movie games. Those were fun. I had the games. I had all of the games. I even had The Hobbit. Those were fun games. Remake the movies. Like the movie games, not the movies, the movie games. Alright, I'm gonna ditch my half-finished lunch and I'm gonna go dive on ice cream. Go. Do it. But it's still, man, it's like, we didn't really need this.
Father's Day is nearly here, so give your dad and your mum, I guess, the gift of...
Let's talk about this for a second. I love how this is just a ball sack. It's a little angel with wings. But at the end of the day, it's just a ball sack.